What's going on, Jerome's beautiful Wednesday? Birds are chirping and stuff, and it's time for another Vikings news dump. So, of course, it's Thanksgiving tomorrow. It's going to be good times. Thankful for everyone, everything, and just being able to talk with you, the beautiful Jerome's. That's right. It's good times. So, of course, the story of the week is JJ McCarthy and Max Brosmer. So, McCarthy in concussion protocol. I'm sure we'll get an update from Kevin O'Connell today. Max Brosmer, the Bros Show. So, remember, the starting quarterback for the Vikings speaks to media on Wednesdays. Probably going to be Brosmer. All right. And the Vikings have less than a 1% chance of making the playoffs, so you're telling me there's a chance. So right now, it really is about showing up and showing out for the future. Like, who's going to be here, who's not, and also, if I swear to God, like, everything is lining up. It's like, hey, the chips are down, the Vikings are 10.5-point dogs, and Brosmer starting on the road against the 12s. And that great defense, he's going to light their ass up. I don't know. I can't explain it. Maybe it's just the irrationality of being a fan, but I just feel like Brosmer, I still believe in JJ McCarthy, and you point that out there, but Brosmer just getting the ball to Jefferson and Addison and Hawkinson and this offensive line running the football, I just feel like everything is lined up, man. But I guess we'll see. And just defying gravity. Right. Like I said, not giving up faith in McCarthy. He's under contract for 3 more years, including the 5th-year option, so we're going to see him. That's right. Also, so I'm taking Margaret to Wicked Part 2 on Friday. So we saw the first one last year, and we go to theaters where they have the refillable ices, like the slushies, whatever. And, of course, they had the pink and the green because of Wicked. And all right, so Margaret's she's a big girl now, and she's like, I'm going to go to the lobby of the theater by myself during the movie and refill my slushie whenever I feel like it. Old man. She had like 12 slushies. I got in so much trouble when we got home. Man, I don't know. Well, we'll see. We'll try and keep it under 12 slushies. Although, I feel like at a certain point, whatever. Yeah, man. Also, the opposite of whatever. Annual November food shelf fundraiser going on right. Meow. All Venmos, Cash App, Super Chats from the live streams. Oh, we had a mini live stream last night. It was kind of awesome. Go towards various Twin Cities food shelves and local families in need. $3,000 goal for the month. We're currently at just shy of 2,600. Donation links in the video description below. Also, you can donate directly to our friends over at Every Meal. That link is also in the description. Email producer Allie, ftw@gmail.com to be included in the tally. Marianne donated $100. Got her employers to match $100 too. So it's fantastic. Every Meal does great work here in the Twin Cities. So thank you so much for paying it forward. It's a beautiful time of year. Also, speaking of producer Allie, she would stab me. Last day of the very friggin' early Black Friday sale. 15% of everything. Use promo code JINGLE. Get the hats, get the mugs, get everything just in time for the holidays. So we talked yesterday about Diamond Dan Orlovsky, he of the 11-yard end zone, talk about McCarthy, and it really does back up. So I do like that a lot of the film breakdown people, a lot of former quarterbacks as well, have really been coming to McCarthy's defense, whether it's Orlovsky, whether it's JT O'Sullivan, quarterback school, whether it's Kurt Warner, because this isn't all on McCarthy. Some of it is. A lot of it is. But it isn't all on him. And talk about McCarthy, Orlovsky. JJ McCarthy is definitely overthinking everything right now, and it's not a fun place to be as a quarterback. I don't think the Vikings give up on him, but I do think they bring some high competition in. So high as in tall, so it's not going to be Kyler. So I don't know. Maybe it is a spot where Mac Jones shows up. I don't know. Don't discount, hey, that guy played well against the scouting. We've seen that before. Mac Jones fought the good fight last year against the Vikings when he was on the Jacksonville Jaguars. But with JJ, it does just seem like a spot where he's just thinking too much. Whether it's technique, whether it's whatever, he succeeds when he can just grip it and rip it. And it's kind of like a golfer. So golfing, if you think long, you think wrong. And you overthink things in your swing, it's just whatever. Like, the best golfers that I know are ones that just swing. Sometimes they're born with it. Sometimes they work their ass off to get to the point where it's muscle memory. But if you have someone on the golf course and you try to change your swing mid round, it's over. They got zero chance because the other thing, all right, elbow in tight and draw back, keep head down. No, it's over. It's over, man. All right, so Orlovsky's not wrong here. Also, we talk about people backing up JJ McCarthy. No. So Connor Stalions, very infamously involved in the Michigan filming, sign stealing, all that stuff. I don't know. Hey, JJ McCarthy could read defenses really good when you know what the defense is going to be. Nah, just playing, man. But this is not an endorsement that we want. So he actually quote tweeted Will Ragg at Sports Illustrated, our guy. Connor Stalions, most journalists take the easy way out and cling onto lazy narratives. They don't want you to actually pull up the tape and dissect it. It only takes 10 minutes to figure out the vast majority of the media doesn't actually watch film. Film doesn't lie. The media does. JJ McCarthy, da-da-da. I'm not watching that. Well, I'm sorry that happened to you, or I'm happy for you, but I'm not reading all that. Again, that's endorsement. Or have I ever explained to you my KKK fundraiser idea? I know that this just took a hard turn, but so in election year, two people run for president. The KKK or other hate groups, they approach a candidate and be like, hey, $10 million and we won't endorse you and we'll endorse your opponent. I don't know, what is that blackmail? I don't think it is. Is that extortion? It's probably closer to that. But it's like Connor Stalions. Connor Stalions should approach Michigan alums and is like, hey man, 100,000 and I won't say nice things about you. I won't hype up our association. That's what it should be. Yeah. Anyways, the KKKs lose out on tons of money because I feel like that could come to fruition. Anyways, I've got $1 billion of ideas, but I don't know. Also, speaking of $1 billion, so the JJ to JJ connection was supposed to feed families, and we starving. Yeah. But Tony Holtzman Escareno, front office NFL, JJ McCarthy has 6 interceptions and a 47.4 passer rating targeting Justin Jefferson this season, both the worst among 82 quarterback receiver duos with 40-plus targets per next-gen stats. So all that's not good. Now, Justin Jefferson's only 2 touchdowns this year both come from McCarthy. But also you could tell sometimes, the whole F it, 18's down there somewhere, it goes a little bit too far. And throwing in a double coverage, off balance, it's no good. But it's something that's going to have to be worked out. And also, again, I just have the sneaking suspicion that Brosmer is going to be all right. I don't know. Yeah. Also, Wes Phillips, offense coordinator of the Vikings, still backing his guy, JJ McCarthy. And I know the concussion was convenient. Maybe it's legit. Maybe they're just using it as an excuse. But either way, McCarthy's not seeing the field this week in all likelihood. And will he return? Probably. And I think that this is far from over from JJ McCarthy. And someone who would work their ass off to get where they need to be, I'll bet on him. This is what it says. We'll do what we can to help him through that, but a lot of just being a professional athlete is being able to handle the ups and downs and being mentally tough and being able to block out and not look at the outside comments and the social media, all this stuff. That's something I'm very conscious of as a coach. There's just going to be a lot of opinions out there, a lot of negativity, especially when you're not winning as many games as you'd like. So you got to put all that out of your head and focus on what you can control, and that's going to work. And improving at your craft or becoming a better coach day in, day out, all those things that you can control, you have direct impact on. If you can't do that, then over time, smart people who work hard and have talent are going to get better over time. I believe that, and I think that's where JJ McCarthy, the path that he's on, and he's absolutely right. Where McCarthy has all the skill in the world. This is not a work ethic issue as well. And mechanics wise, it's probably just going to have to be something that's be done in the offseason. And McCarthy 2026, new year, new me. That's what it's going to be. And the whole brain trust of O'Connell, Wes, and Josh McCown trying to fix him midseason definitely put too much on his plate. And honestly, they should have just rode this out like 2017 Case Keenum or Passionate for a hot second. Is the guy perfect? No. Cater to his strengths, let him play, and go from there. We'll fix his footwork later. And that doesn't mean like, hey, you can try to remind him, but if he's massively overthinking every step he takes, every move he makes, he's going to throw picks and throw for 87 yards. That's what he's going to do, man. Yeah. Also, oh, by the way, that was a Sting version, not the other one. Anyways, Brian Flores also talked to the local media jackals, talking about playing his guy, Sam Darnold, this Sunday. Kevin Seifert, ESPN, who's not Carl Gerbschmidt. Vikings defense coordinator Brian Flores on Sam Darnold's success in Seattle. We had a great rapport, friendship. I'm happy for him, but we will blitz him this week. We after that ass. And Seattle's offensive line has been really good, but Sammy's been rattled a time or two as of late. He's going to be rattled on Sunday, too. We after that ass, Sammy. Third phase, Coach Hat, not wearing a hat, ironically. Seifert again. Not Carl Gerbschmidt again. Vikings special teams coordinator Matt Daniels, we have to find ways to stay out of our own way. They should just cut Ivan Pace Jr. I know that's harsh, but that would solve a lot of things. Maybe Tavier Thomas. Also, Isaiah Rodgers. So cold shock. As we got cold and we got snow here in the great state of Minnesota, Twin Cities. -4 and sunny. How? Now here's what threw me off too. So hold on. So Isaiah Rodgers played in Philly, not tropical. Played in Indianapolis, not tropical. Went to UMass, also not tropical. Like Boston Winters are a B. It's not great there. Hold on. Isaiah Rodgers. I don't think he's from Florida. Never mind. Isaiah Rodgers, born Tampa, Florida, and went to high school in Florida, and then went to UMass. So I don't know. I feel like he should be used to cold by now, especially his time in Boston and Indianapolis. But it's all right. All right, man. Also, someone who's all right on that defense is Jalen Redmond. And Kevin O'Connell was asked by Paul Allen, talking about Jalen Redmond. You just hope Jalen Redmond gets his due for the type of season he's had. Talk about accolades, talk about Pro Bowls, and right meow. Redmond has a 70.1 PFF grade, 6th among NFC defensive interiors, 28 pressures, 8th in the NFC amongst defensive interiors, also 2nd on the team to Grenard. 4 sacks, leading the team, tied for 4th amongst defensive interiors in the NFC. So, eyeball test-wise, like Redmond has just been so impactful every single game. He's consistently getting off blocks in the run game, getting pressure on the quarterback. He's doing everything. So, I hope that he does get his recognition where it's due. Didn't we have another chart? Oh, there's another chart where it showed he was good. Yeah. Anyways, run game, Nate Tice. Yeah, son of Mike Tice. He's a fantastic film breakdown guy as well as commentator. It's good. But talk about the Vikings running game. Vikings moving the ball with a flurry of 2-back runs with fullback CJ Ham helping lead the charge. Some real nice movement on double teams, and check out the wide receivers digging out the safeties. Yeah, Jefferson was limited receiving numbers wise, but he was great in blocking game yet again. The Vikings averaging 1.5 yards per carry before contact per run this year, their best mark under Kevin O'Connell. And it's just, that Miles Price turnover flipped the script for Kevin O'Connell. You didn't need to go pass after getting down 11. You didn't have to. It was very early in the second half, but just got away from the running game where Jones and Mason behind that offensive line and CJ Ham just throwing dudes out the club. Josh Oliver getting after things too. Sometimes you just miss power football. You know what I mean? And I feel like we've been treated to Dalvin Cook. We've been treated to Adrian Peterson, Chuck Foreman, Spin Doctor. I mean, this is old school black and blue division power running football. We has it. And got away from it. So, yeah. Also, starting up with a BS already. So, K. Adams. Aaron Rodgers to the Vikings 2026. Former teammate Kurt Benkert on the future of the 4-time MVP. First off, Is anyone even paying attention to the Steelers? Rodgers has not been good at all this year. And yeah, they make a big deal. Well, he had a 70-yard Hail Mary. Does not matter. His ADOT is the lowest of his career. His numbers are down. The Steelers are in the toilet. I'm sure they regret bringing Rodgers in. He's also had a broken wrist, so he missed the Bears game. Might play this Sunday. Nonsense. Boulder Dash. Now, do the Vikings have a better situation now with Rodgers? Rodgers and his Bird Bones, Kelsey, and Boniva son probably would have died behind the offensive line in Justin's school early in the season. So it's been a complete breakdown. And it hasn't just been the quarterback. It hasn't just been McCarthy. Hasn't just been Wentz. And Rodgers is not the magic bullet here. It's not the cure-all, right? Especially not next year when he's another year older, and especially coming off a season where he was ass. Thank you. So, no. Summer right now, Dan Orsini is smiling. Yeah. Also, some good news. Semifinals for the Pro Football Hall of Fame class of 2026 have been announced. And looky, here comes Hookie. Kevin Williams deserves to be in. Yeah, the pride of Oklahoma State. We don't talk about the Seahawks years. Yeah, but 9-3 is the place to be. Taking over after jumping John Randall Williams' wall. Let's go, man. Deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. Hopefully he gets in there. It'll be good to go. Lastly, so it is Thanksgiving. Vikings got together and distributed 1,650 meals to the community. Love to see it. Will Rockard should be a Pro Bowl as well. They got Hargrave and Rouse all up in there. You got Bo Richter. Hey, Bo Richter. And speaking of Thanksgiving, controversial this year. So I know that turkey gets a lot of hate this time of year. I don't mind turkey. I think I make a pretty good turkey as well. But we're not doing a turkey this year. Controversial, I know. We're doing a ham, doing a Filipino-style ham with already got the glaze and the marinade going. Doing a lasagna, because that's what we do. And then like the traditional sides. You got the stuffing. I can make a good stuffing. Yeah, stuffing, mashed potatoes. So still going to do gravy because I bought turkey neck. So we're already making stock and doing that. A green bean casserole, which I'm a hot dish person. Say hot dish over casserole. We should bring the hot dish show back, by the way. So green bean casserole, cranberries from a can. That's right, man. That's what we do. Oh, also, I'm a big proponent of mac and cheese, but I don't know if we're making it this year. Kind of a smaller Thanksgiving on the actual holiday, because usually like the 2 weekends before is like the Friendsgiving and then the big family gathering. But now it's like a smaller affair. And then, you watch the Packers get the ish kicked out of them by the Lions, which will be great. I actually think the Cowboys are going to beat the Chiefs. And then, the Ravens are going to, I don't know. Joe Burrow back? I don't know. But also, pie power rankings. Sweet potato, pecan, pumpkin, apple. Unless you have blueberry. Blueberry would be 1. But a lot of people don't have blueberry. Anyways. But I know that it's the day before Thanksgiving. Nothing is getting done today. So enjoy your time with friends and family. Recharge, reload. Be thankful for what you have. And formulate plans to keep on growing and showing. That's what we do, man. It's good times. Anyways, that's it. Have a beautiful, wonderful Wednesday. You guys are the absolute best. You know what to do. Skol, production value.